Hey guys, what's going on? It is Monday, the 8th of June, and this is SITREP37. Hope everything's going alright for you guys out there. Here it has been, I was hoping it would be a more eventful day, but, I mean, it kind of was and it kind of wasn't. So today was my month and a half, was it? Yeah, 6-week follow-up with Dr. C, my surgeon that did my radical tonsillectomy. So, and I told her that I had this earache. She looked at my ear. Didn't really seem to think much of that, other than she noted that my neck was inflamed. So, again, she suggested that I take some ibuprofen, which I'm not supposed to take because that can mask a low-grade fever, and I can't have a low-grade fever because I'm so high risk. So, but her point of view is like, look, at where you're at right now, you're healing slowly, so I'd rather take the chance and have a, mask a low-grade fever than just to let this inflammation go. So, when I got home, I tried to contact my doctor with the VA, but she's on vacation for the week. So I can't get any Motrin. And the only thing I can do from there is ibuprofen, right? Just Motrin? Okay. Because Tylenol and ibuprofen are not anti-inflammatories.
Don't worry about the ibuprofen. Tylenol is not an anti-inflammatory.
So I can't take ibuprofen either?
No, Motrin. You want some
I
Motrin?
can't get Motrin for a week.
We'll have to go to a regular store. Buy a little bottle of Motrin.
You can buy it over the counter?
Yeah, now you can.
Alright, so apparently you can buy Motrin over the counter, so that's what we're going to have to do, because my doc at the VA is on vacation, so who knew? I was consulting my resident expert over there.
Yes.
Just put her on blast. Blast scope. Anyway, that was fun. That was a fun departure. We're getting free pool water, see? Just sprinkling. You can see the pool's kind of full. It's been raining. We usually go for evening walks, but it's rained every night for the past over a week.
Well over a week.
It does that here in Orlando. I mean, it rains every afternoon. Like, you can set your watch by at 3 o'clock in the afternoon. It's pouring. But it's a little bit early for that. This is not that. This is a soaking rain, like hugely soaking rain. Yeah. Anyway, what else? One thing that was kind of revealing was I seen this video, and I don't know. This is actually before I had my surgery, but I ran across this video by, I think the last name was Damke, but she had a tumor on the roof of her mouth in her soft palate, and like 30 videos in, she's like, "Oh yeah, by the way, I got this thing," and she pulls this. If you can imagine, it looked like a piece of plastic that was kind of bulbous like this, and there's wires that ran off of it, and it went in her mouth and clipped onto her teeth, and it plugged that hole in her soft palate. And then she spoke normally. Without that, she sounded like me. And when she tried to eat, food went up into her soft palate, and this blocked it. So after I had my surgery, I'm like, yeah, I kind of sound like her, and water's going out my nose. Stuff that I eat and drink goes out of my nose. So I wonder if I need, one of those prosthetics too. So here I am, a month and a half, post surgery, and talked to my surgeon today. I'm like, yeah, by the way, do I, my wife brought it up actually. She said, yeah, what about this prosthetic? And the doc's like, oh yeah, he might need one of those. I was like, what? I'm like, I had to ask you that? Like, we had to ask that? Seriously? I mean, I didn't say that, but I was thinking in my head, what the hell are you doing, lady? Um, she's like, well, you might not need it. Hopefully, the hole in the palate will heal up with a little bit of time. I'm like, okay. So, she said basically, my throat right now looks like it's at the 2 week healing mark, 3 week, instead of 6 weeks. So it's only healing at 50% rate. I don't know why that is, but that's certainly not good for me because it's just everything's irritated.
Because of the radiation.
It just sucks. Yeah, she did say it was because all the radiation I had in my neck. So instead of it being nice, clean tissue, it's all scar tissue in there. So remember I was telling you in the last video that it feels like I have that chamois sewed in underneath my skin. It really feels like that, and it's all scar tissue. So radiation just cooks the meat. What it does. I'm still only taking my pain meds when I go to bed at night. I just try to avoid taking it. I could take it all day, but I just try not to. Yeah. What else? Oh, new subscriber, Nicky D. What's up, Nick? Oh, soldier. Haven't talked to you in a while. Hope everything's gone all right. It's good to have you on board. I appreciate that. Nikki D. What else? I think I'm running out of stuff to say, guys. It's relatively uneventful. Oh, I had a piece of pizza yesterday. So that little chunk about that big, just to see if I could, swallow it. And I think I should have started off with something probably a little more homogeneous, like rice. Because chewing up the pizza, it was like a bunch of little pieces. And the cheese, the cheese doesn't really break down. It's like little pieces of cheese. So, excuse me. So, but I was able to swallow it. The problem was, now I had all these little pieces of cheese and, pieces of spinach and pieces of whatever all in my mouth, oregano and all that. So, not thinking, I just, took a sip of water, kind of switched it around and rinsed my mouth out and tried to swallow it, and it came right out my nose. So I had, I had oregano right out my damn nose. That was Italian spices in the nasal cavity. I can tell you, that's a no-no. You don't want to be. You do not want to be going there. All right, so don't do it. Just don't. Take my advice, young man. Yeah. So yeah. So I can sort of swallow my spit, some of it. But if you can imagine, it's almost like I get everything aligned in my mouth to swallow, and instead of something opening up and it going down there, it goes like this and goes right on both sides of it. It goes around it. So we're still working on that. When I left the hospital initially, they said, yeah, try puddings, right? So I bought a bunch of puddings. Every once in a while, I try to choke down one of those. The pudding gets more viscous the longer it sits in your mouth and heats up. So it's like the first swallow, you first put it in your mouth, you kind of get a swallow, and then after that, it gets worse and worse and worse because it thins out. It gets thinner. So pudding, not so much. Water, definitely not. Pizza, apparently. So that kind of opens up some new doors. We'll have to try some other things, I guess, maybe. Right now, too, though, I still have lockjaw, so this is as far as I can open my mouth. That's it. It's as far as I can get it. So the doc's like, well, you're gonna have to keep on trying to pull it open. I'm like, are you kidding me? It hurts a lot, doc. She's like, yeah, that's what you gotta do. You should have tried not to let it get to this point. I'm like, I tried not to. Every day I tried to pry it open. I took pain medicines and tried to pry it open. And it just got to the point where I couldn't do it anymore because everything is just so irritated, you know? So, but it's a constant battle for the ultimate state of control. That's what it is. But, yeah, that's it. I'm doing my best to keep my teeth brushed and what?
Even though you can't swallow, what's the positive of trying these foods?
So the question du jour is, even though I can't swallow, what's the benefit of trying these foods? That's a good question. Thank you very much. I forgot about that. So there is a positive. You do try and retrain, so those muscles that are required to swallow, you have to kind of keep them in use. If you don't use them, they don't know what to do anymore, and you have to like retrain them, right? So there is a benefit to actually trying to eat some stuff. So I'm gonna try and do that more, and we'll try and work on getting my my jaw loosened up. What, am I missing something else about my tongue?
No, your taste buds. You can taste the food.
Yeah. I did notice when I had that pizza, I could taste it, but I tried the day before. I tried an orange smoothie. An orange smoothie made out of orange protein drink. And if you've ever taken protein powder drinks, you know that taste, right? That protein powder taste. So I tasted that. But as I recall, before I had the surgery,
Very little.
my taste buds were overcompensating on some flavors.
Yeah.
So I think this might be what happened again. Although, like on the pizza, I was tasting, what did I say?
You taste
Oregano?
Yeah, all of it.
Was there oregano on it?
Yeah.
It tastes like oregano pizza to me, like all oregano. So, at least my taste buds are back. I think they're still in the overcompensating mode, but that's better than not being able to taste it all, right? So, what else am I missing? Anything?
That's about it.
Huh?
That's about it.
All right.
All the pain.
My producer said that's all. That's all. That's all. That's all that's on the script for today. So, don't make me laugh. All right, guys. So, yeah, that's it. That's all I got from here. Hope everything's good where you guys are at. Appreciate all the prayers and support. Keep on stroking out there. Keep on stroking. And we'll see you in about a week or so. All right? All right. Love you guys. Bye. Cheers out, Nizzle.